$200 Accord here. And we have this engine here that I bought with the Delete balancer shaft Delete. I bought this engine and did not show you guys yet, but I did buy a dual overhead cam to swap this over because, as you've seen in the last video, this thing smokes. It smokes really bad, and I cannot have the car, I cannot drive the car, it's smoking that bad. So really, today's goal is to pull the swap. Enough talking, let me get to work. I will not be doing a time lapse for this because I play the same music every time. It gets a little boring. So I'll just pick up the camera every once in a while and let's see how late I can stay up and see if I can pull this swap today. Shouldn't take me too long. It is 10:39, so let's see how this goes. It is 12:16. I still have the engine in. Everything on the bottom's done. Axles are out. All of that is all done down there. I got nothing else to do down here. I got a few things to do up here, but I've been having issues with a whole lot of things needing to be extracted. Here's the exhaust, and every bolt on that bad boy was no good. And here's my extractor set that I've been using to try to get most of these bolts out. But 12:16, I'm going pretty strong. I don't feel tired. I am working a little slower than I would, but you know, slow and steady. I'll get this engine out. I'll probably end up putting the wheels in it, or probably end up putting the entire engine, the H in there with the transmission without any wiring, and just go ahead and push it out to the driveway and degrease it so I can have a clean engine bay and an engine and clean them both at once. But yeah, so far so good. I got the radiator out the way, and I believe I'm going to be doing a delete on the power steering system while I'm at it. Don't need it, so we're going to go ahead and take that apart. So yeah, let me continue going. We'll go from there. All right, so 1:25 in the morning. I got the engine out. Not too bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and detach the transmission, the clutch, the flywheel, and go ahead and use that. Put it on the H and install that. I want to get that in today, so tomorrow I can degrease. But we'll see how far we get. If I can get the axles in as well, that would be good. It'll help me out. All right, about to be 2:30 a.m. and I'm looking for some heater caps. I'm trying to delete the heater hoses, as they're kind of bulgy and no longer good. And I mean, it's Arizona, who needs a heater? But I spent quite a bit of time going through all my junk to see if I can find some, and I can't. So I think for now I'm going to install the engine and trans the way it sits as transmission fluid, I might end up draining that, going to Honda, and getting some good fluid for it. But we got spark plugs in there. We got the wires wired up the way they need to go. Yeah, we got the clutch and flywheel all bolted up, transmission bolted up, so we're all set there. I just wish I can find those caps so I can head up there and just take those off now. It'll take all of this off, which is making it look a little ugly. I think I'm gonna head over here and start removing the power steering lines, get those out the way, and then lower the car and get the engine installed. So I'll get back to you after I delete the lines. Peace. So it's 3:35 in the morning. Got this in. Got this in there. I got two mounts connected. I'm gonna connect the back mount, and I'll end up getting the axles in. I don't have a wire harness. I want to keep this as open as possible so I can come by here with a pressure washer and some degreaser and get this inside, because we are looking pretty dirty there. We don't have power steering anymore. No more hoses coming out here. That's all in the trash can. So yeah, 3:30 in the morning. When did I start? About 10:30. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5 hours. Most of that was battling the rusted bolts and get them out with the extractor. But yeah, as you can see, a bunch of rust just all over the place, and I'm not used to that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the axles in and have this ready for degreasing tomorrow. I'll probably end up putting that out tonight and take care of it tomorrow. But that's it for this video. Not really a time lapse. I do that a lot, but definitely I feel like it's a low energy, just little update. Now, like I said before, I didn't tell you about me getting this engine, but we got this engine in here. We're gonna roll with it, and then you guys already know the wheels that we're gonna be hitting 5 lug, the lights, the mirrors, and I do have some case boards back there. They are blown, but we're just gonna go ahead and use those to make the car look a little better lowered. So I think the next project would, after getting this running, would probably be the headlights, but we'll see. I will give you an update on how this engine runs later. I do have to power wash that. I'll probably do a time lapse about that and put in the wire harness. All right, well, thanks for coming along, and please subscribe if you like videos like this. Like the video, and see you next time for more.